Let me just put this down. This stand, as you can see, is a mono stand. And initially I thought this was great because when you look at the base, it's very small compared to a tripod. I am all about minimizing setup in our studio. And I was like, right, get a couple of these. You can see there's one here with our light on it. Get a couple of these and really minimize that space. But the other thing, what I really liked about it, let me just take this down, was the fact that the trip hazard is minimal. It's this small, it's very small, this base, but it's very heavy and it needs to be because it's only got 1 point of contact. It goes up to 2 meters high, which is actually just short of the ceiling. You can see it's just out of view, I can just touch it, which means it's more than fine for a light. It's quick release, so you can pull this down. So you've got another one here as well. On the top of it, you've got, it's not a quarter thread, I don't know what it is, but it's enough to be able to hook on one of these, which is obviously for your camera. And you're going to need one with a ball joint, especially because you need to then get the horizon locked off perfectly. If your floor's a bit uneven and it's at an angle like here, it's going to not work for your camera. It'd be absolutely fine for your light because you can move your light around, but for a camera, not so good. The other good thing about this, I'm starting off with all the positive, but there is a major flaw in this. The other good thing about it is it's incredibly difficult to knock over. If you take a tripod and I do the same thing, it's going over, not towards the camera, obviously. So those are the plus points of it. Now you can use it for all different things. Putting a camera on, putting a light on. This is a projector on top of this Amaron as well. You can mount tube lights on it. You could take up high, mount something across and below. So they are very convenient for lighting. Now here it is. Unless you have even floors, this is problematic. So let me lift this up. Let me take it down. Lift it up. On the bottom of it, there's felt. And this felt is very nice. It takes some sort of absorption, which is good. Then round the edge here, you can see there's a plastic ridge as well, which this just comes off if you don't want it on. And it's still absolutely fine. It works well. My one recommendation would be to, if you do want this, is to add some sandbags to it just to be on the safe side. But I put up the weight of, the actual weight of the base right here. The floor is this. If you mount a camera on it, and this is where I was really excited, I was like, great, I mount a camera on it, minimal setup. You can't touch your camera again because there is ever so slight wobble to it, even with this projector light, and that's projecting on the wall, it will shake. Now you have to wait maybe a minute or two to stop it, or you've got to try and hold it and go, right, it's stable. That's because there's only one single point of contact compared to a tripod. With a camera, and you're putting it on, and you get to the point you're like, great, it's safe, it's stable, I can move away from it very, very gently. But what happens if you need to go to that camera while you're recording, make some adjustments to your ISO, make some adjustments to the focus, you touch it, it's wobbling all over the place. You can see it's just wobbling now. Here we have carpets on the floor. And now, by all accounts, you look at our floor and you go, oh, that's straight, that's level. But if you just move this around, you've got to find a straight point for it. So my recommendation is great for lights, but not for cameras, which is disappointing because I wanted it for cameras. You know, there are some other plus points. Obviously you can use it for, I mean, I'm being very, very picky here, but I'm talking from a production point of view. There's a nice little hook on the side here as well for your cables, which is great. And it is super quick to push up and push down compared to a tripod where you've got to adjust all the single legs, get it balanced out. But ultimately it fails for using it with a camera. what you get with it and how easy it is to use, if you just want to use it as a light stand, is in my pocket is this mount, which can just hook on top like that. That's then to mount lights, and then you can flip it around the other way. It also has a 3/4 on it as well, which is super convenient. It's very transportable, not light as you know. So to take it apart, all it is one single screw on the bottom here. This pole is extremely light, which is great, but this is very heavy. I love iFootage. You guys know I do. We have the slider which we use from them. We have the Monopod from them. But as a suggestion, the only way this would ever work any better is if you had tripod legs about this high going down each side. That would help a lot. That way, if you're on unstable ground, you can adjust those legs. But then again, if you're then doing all that, you might as well go to a tripod. These are a high quality item. The construction, the metal, everything about it is that superior level you want for your video gear. I love iFootage. I think their brand is fantastic. We have a number of items in the studio as it is. The price of these for a single one is $120. For a set of two, you save yourself some bucks, which is fantastic. But for us, it's not going to work because we have 1,000 light stands as it is in the studio. I'll be sending these back, but it doesn't mean it because it doesn't work for us, it's not going to work for you. So I'd love to know what you think about these stands. Would you buy them? Have you used them? Drop them in the comments below. And as always, guys, if you've loved this video, I'm pretty sure you're going to love this randomly selected video from YouTube coming up next. Thanks for watching. See you soon.